Welcome. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at these CASMAN 4-to-1 parallel solar panel connectors. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description, and if you use that link, it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost anything extra. So let's get this open. So we have two sets here. We have the positive and the negative. Here we have the manual. So the individual leads are 4mm squared, and those join into 6mm squared. So this is approximately 12 gauge, and this is approximately 10 gauge. Cable material is tin copper. Rated voltage is 1000 volts. Rated current is 30 amps. Insulation is XLPE, flame retardant, and waterproof. So this is a UV resistant coating. So these wires are UV resistant. So it has some other notes on here. You'll want to read through those on your own. Let's take a look at these. Let me get a length. So they're around 2 feet. These have MC4 connectors. So these are designed to take 4 solar panels, hook them up in parallel. So this will go to your solar charge controller or your portable power station, and these will go to your solar panel. So I can show how these connect together. So these will slide together. You can see there's an O-ring on there for waterproofness. We'll slide these together and they'll click. Now this isn't how you normally connect them, and you don't want to connect them like this, but I can still demonstrate the connector. Then to take them apart, I'll press in here and pull it apart. So I just want to do a quick look at these on my bench. I'm going to go get my solar panels set up with these connectors and my portable power station, and we'll take a look at it. Okay, here we have my setup. I have 4 100-watt panels here. I have a portable power station, and then I just plugged a load into that. Now, as you can see by the shadow here that the sun is at a low angle to the left, so I'm not getting optimum charging out of this. But that's all the more reason to have multiple panels to get more wattage even in less than ideal conditions. So let's look at the power station. So for the input, we're getting just under 200 watts. So we're getting about 50% efficiency on each panel. Now, I wouldn't normally get 100% on these panels anyway. So those numbers look pretty good. We can see we're outputting about 700 and some watts. We're inputting about 200, and the battery's at 57%. I'll let this sit for a bit and then we'll come back and check it out. So we can see the cables here. I have cables coming from each of the panels into the adapter, and that's going off to the power station. Okay, so it's been around an hour. Let's take a look at it. So the sun is still off to the side, but we're pulling in a little bit more. We're pulling in 226 watts. Now our output's gone down to around 80. So the charger on the other battery is about finishing up, and our battery is around 51%. So since I had an output load on here, this number is lower. So it was charging the battery at the same time as supplying that load. So this is a 1000 watt hour battery, and we're charging it about a little over 200 watts. So it would take around 4 to 5 hours, as you can see here, to completely charge this battery. Now as the sun gets a little higher in the sky, we might get a little bit more input here, but then as it passes over, that will go back down again, and actually in my yard I'll have a little bit of shade. So that's the CASMAN 4-in-1 solar panel connection kit. So as you increase the solar array, you're inevitably going to need to connect multiple panels. There are 2 ways to connect them, in series and in parallel. If you want to do a parallel connection, this can be a great option. A kit like this will work well for an RV or an off-grid cabin or maybe an emergency power setup. It was very easy to use. We had one was black for negative, the other was red for positive, and it has those MC4 connections, so it should be compatible with most solar panels. Now if you're using portable panels, sometimes you may have different connectors, but usually you can get MC4 adapters for those. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate it if you could do that. And thanks for watching. And until next time, goodbye.